After Thanos suddenly rips off the baby's blanket and makes him cry, Thanos tells the baby that this was the first of many birthdays. A few years pass, and on David's fifth birthday, as soon as he complains about the monster that haunts him on all his birthdays, Thanos suddenly kills his father in a car accident. When David turns 16, Thanos takes his cell phone and starts sending atrocities to his girlfriend, causing her to break up with David on the spot. And when David asks why, Thanos just says happy birthday. And this continues to happen for years. On David's 21st birthday, Thanos poisons the drinks at his party, killing all the guests. At 25, Thanos burns down the college David managed to get into. At 27, David complains that Thanos got him fired, but Thanos says that it was just bad luck and that he actually killed his cat. Then, on his 30th birthday, Thanos doesn't show up for the first time. And David sees on TV that Thanos has been exiled by the Avengers. David celebrates his freedom, but as soon as he turns 31, Thanos suddenly appears again and apologizes for missing his last birthday, saying that it won't happen again, snapping his fingers and leaving David's house in the middle of an abyss to make up for the previous year. On his 45th birthday, Thanos enters David's house and finds him in a miserable state. David then begins a speech, saying that he thinks he finally understands why Thanos does all that, but Thanos quickly interrupts him and says that he doesn't care, breaking down his roof and flooding his house before saying goodbye. And Thanos' evil doesn't stop just at David's birthdays. After Thanos steals the time stone and uses it to see the future, he strangely decides to do a random act of kindness and helps an old lady cross the street. However, in doing so, he commits a gigantic atrocity. By helping that old lady, Thanos ends up making the bus late, creating a butterfly effect that prevents world peace. After fixing this delay, Thanos prevented Stephanie, a woman who was on the bus, from meeting Suzanne, a meeting that would inspire Stephanie to end world hunger and cure every disease. But since this never happened, Stephanie's life ended up being boring and purposeless. And on her deathbed, minutes before dying, Thanos appears and shows Stephanie visions of what her life could have been, revealing the great destiny she was destined to have. As soon as Stephanie realizes that her life has been stolen, her heart stops, and Thanos celebrates the success of his plan. In the end, it is revealed that Thanos was doing all this to impress Death, which ends up making no difference at all, since she was not interested in anything he did.